Hello everyone, and welcome to the Secret of Monkey Island Special Edition. Okay, I have been wanting to do this for years. In fact, I actually wanted to do the entire series for years, but because of reasons and, incompatibility with Windows 10 and all that, I haven't been able to, do that. But the thing is that I didn't want to just do all the games. I wanted to do the entire series, basically all 5 games. And now with the release of Curse of Monkey Island on Steam, even though they haven't done anything special with it, it's not remastered or anything, and that I finally got the 4th game in the series, Escape from Monkey Island, to work on Windows 10, I think it's safe to say that I can now do the entire series, and that's what I'm planning to do. Do the entire series, back to back, instead of having, a game somewhere in the middle to, block it. So from now on, I'm going to do, the rest of the Monkey Island series, all five games, back to back, non-stop. Consider this a marathon. Okay, this is the first entry in the series, so let me just fill with some things here, make sure everything is fine. Alright, good. Alright, now I am going to play this with the modern graphics instead of, the classic retro graphics, mainly because, the voice acting is enabled in the new graphics, and that's a good thing, really. Also, I'm going to be doing a challenge here. Basically, every time a classic line is spoken, or anything from the game that's, memorable, I will take a shot every time, something like that comes up. I won't have a counter because I'm lazy. Because I'm lazy when it comes to editing. And since I can't drink, well, I can drink, it's just that I don't want to, I decided to use a substitute, root beer. Why root beer? Well, for those of you diehard Monkey Island fans like me, you'll understand why. So, without further ado, let's get started. I got my root beer right here, so anytime, like I said before, happens, I'll just take a shot. I'm probably not going to keep count, so I'm probably going to have to keep count in my head somewhere. If I can find a pen or a paper and write it down somewhere and then, add that, then maybe I can, figure that one out. But anyway, let's get this game started. Wow, brings back memories already.
Hi, My name's Guybrush Threepwood, and I want to be a pirate.
Which
Yikes!
one?
Don't sneak up on me like that.
I'm over this way.
Ah. Well then, Thriftweed.
Threepwood. Guybrush Threepwood.
I see. So, you want to be a pirate, eh? You look more like a flooring inspector. But if you're serious about pirating, go talk to the pirate leaders. You'll find them in the Scum Bar.
Gosh, thanks. I'll do that. Bye now. I'm off to seek my fortune.
Good luck.
Where did you say those pirate leaders were?
The Scum Bar.
Right. Thanks.
Alright. Alright. The game barely started and we're already, we're already 2 shots in, and we're probably gonna make 3 already because of this, so...
Re-elect Governor Marley. When there's only one candidate, there's only one choice.
Okay. Now it's 3 shots. Now you know why I picked root beer instead of, like, rum or something. Be more appropriate, really, but it's Monkey Island, so root beer, honestly, would be more appropriate. These ships weren't here in the classic version. What, isn't there, like, a button or something? Hang on, was it F10? Yes, it is. This is what it used to look like. And here's what it looks like now. Man, I'm gonna enjoy the hell out of this series. Oh, and by the way, this isn't blind. The entire series is not blind at all. Not only will I go through everything, you know, on the first try, but I'll show you, you know, what the solution is set into a certain puzzle and everything, and how to do it, and all that other stuff. So anyway, in we go.
I don't think it's wise to wake a sleeping pirate.
No, it's not.
I don't think it's wise to wake a sleeping pirate.
I told you to look.
I don't think it's wise to wake a
Whatever.
sleeping pirate.
Whatever. We can talk to this guy.
Ahoy there, stranger. New in town?
My name's Guybrush Threepwood. I'm new in town.
Guybrush Threepwood? That's the stupidest name I've ever heard.
Well, what's your name?
My name is Mancomb Seepgood. So, what brings you to Melee Island, anyway?
So basically, his name is just the opposite of our name.
I want to be a pirate.
Oh, really? You should go talk to the important-looking pirates in the next room. They're pretty much in charge around here. They can tell you where to go and what to do.
Where can I find the governor?
Governor Marley. Her mansion is on the other side of town. But pirates aren't as welcome around her place as they used to be.
Why not?
Well, the last time she had a pirate over for dinner, he fell in love with her. It's made things rather uncomfortable for everybody.
Who's this pirate?
It was none other than the fearsome pirate, LeChuck. Well, there's a whole big story about what happened next, but I don't believe a word of it. Esteban, over there at the other table, might tell you about it. He takes the whole thing seriously. Very seriously. Uh-oh, looks like my grog is going flat, so you'll have to excuse me. Nice talking to you. Have fun on Melee Island.
Alright. Talk the talk with Esteban here.
What are you looking at me for?
I'd like to introduce myself. My name's Guybrush.
Yeah? So what?
Okay.
Can you tell me the story about this LeChuck guy?
LeChuck. He is the guy that went to the governor's for dinner and never wanted to leave. He fell for her in a big way, but she told him to drop dead. So he did, and then things really got ugly.
How did things get ugly?
LeChuck was a fearsome pirate. He tried to impress the governor by sailing off to find the secret of Monkey Island. But a mysterious storm came up and sank his ship, leaving no survivors. We thought that that was the end of the fearsome pirate, LeChuck. We were wrong.
What happened then?
He still sails the waters between here and Monkey Island. His ghost ship is an unholy terror upon the sea. That is why we are all in here and not out pirating.
Excuse me, but I'm looking for the dartboard.
Dartboard? We don't have one anymore. There was a horrible accident. Drinking and darts don't mix.
Yeah, that's... I think that's kind of true, technically.
Where can I get a drink?
A drink? You could wait for the cook to notice you. But that would take all day. Just find a mug and sneak into the kitchen. That is what we all do. Look, this whole LeChuck thing has me pretty shaken up, so, if you don't mind.
Alright, and one last pirate to talk to.
Hi.
Hi yourself.
Hi.
Nice hat.
Hi.
So, yeah.
So, tell me about Loon.
You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty? Why, it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface of magic. Stunning, high-resolution 3D landscapes, sophisticated score and musical effects, not to mention the detailed animation and special effects, elegant point-and-click control of characters, objects and magic spells. Beat the rush! Go out and buy Loon today!
Jeez, what an obvious sales pitch.
Sorry, but on some topics I just get carried away.
What they're referencing is an actual LucasArts adventure game by the name of Loon that came up at the same time as classic Secret of Monkey Island. And this guy here, Cobb, is actually a character from the game Loon. I think he was like the torturer, the guy who ran the dungeons in the game. I barely remember it at all. My God, Loom. But yeah, anyway.
Nice talking to you.
Hi.
And we can also talk to the dog here. Okay, now this is interesting, okay? Okay, back in the classic versions of the game, you could talk to the dog, but it didn't have like an up-close, you know, thing of this. Like, it was advertised like on the box, on the original, you know, box cover of, you know, of the game, whichever version it was, and yet it was not in the game. And I'm kind of glad that they actually brought kind of the cover back. I mean, the up-close, you know, version of it. It's interesting. I kind of like it. So, yeah, we're doing this now.
Woof.
Monkey Island. Chuck.
Woof, LeChuck.
Monkey Island.
So basically, the dog told us what technically we already know. LeChuck had a thing for Elaine. He ran off, got turned into a ghost, still wanders the seas. Excuse me. Okay, here's the guys we need to talk to, so might as well start.
What be ye wanting, boy?
No.
I want to be a pirate.
Point.
So what? Why bother us? Hey, don't forget we're short on help because of this whole LeChuck thing. So, no pirates means no swag, and no swag means no grog, and we're getting dangerously low on grog. Do you have any special skills?
I can hold my breath for 10 minutes.
Well, all right, but you don't become a pirate just by asking. You'll have to go through the 3 trials.
What 3 trials are those?
There are 3 trials every pirate must pass.
You must master the sword
And the art of thievery.
and the quest.
The what?
Treasure hunting, you sea urchin.
Why didn't you just say that in the first place?
Right. You must prove yourself in each of these 3 areas. Swordplay, thievery, and treasure huntery. Then return with proof that you've done it.
And then you must drink grog with us. Grog!
Tell me more about mastering the sword.
First, get ye a sword. You must
Obviously.
seek out and defeat the sword master. Someone in town can probably direct you. Oh! You want to find somebody to train you first. Imagine trying to take on a sword master without any training.
Tell me more about mastering the art of thievery.
We want you to procure a small item for us.
The idol of many hands in the governor's mansion.
The governor keeps the idol of many hands in a display case in the mansion outside of town.
You'll have to get past the guards, naturally. The tricky part will be getting past the dogs outside. Aye, they're a particularly vicious breed. You might be able to drug them or something.
Tell me more about treasure hunting.
Legend has it that there's a treasure buried here on the island. All you must do is find the legendary lost treasure of Melee Island and bring it back here.
Should I have a map or something?
Well, you can hardly expect to find a treasure without a map.
And don't forget, X marks the spot.
You're a bunch of foul-smelling, grog-swilling pigs.
To be a pirate, you must also be a foul-smelling, grog-swilling pig.
That joke wasn't timed just right. The thing was is that the music cut out just as soon as, Guybrush said it, and then it started back up after the pirate said it, so yeah. That wasn't timed just right. By the way, what's in that grog stuff?
What's in that grog stuff anyway?
Grog is a secret mixture which contains one or more of the following:
Kerosene,
propylene glycol,
artificial sweeteners, sulfuric acid,
rum,
acetone, red dye number 2,
Scum, axle grease, battery acid, and or pepperoni. As you can probably imagine, it's one of the most caustic, volatile substances known to man.
The stuff eats right through these mugs, and the cook is losing a fortune replacing them.
So yeah, keep that in mind with the grog. Is that it's basically what they describe as that it's pure acid. That's what it is.
I'll just be running along now.
Leave us to our grog.
Come back later and tell us how you're doing.
So yeah, but first off we need to get into the kitchen, so we're gonna have to wait for the cook before we can leave. There's a couple of things in here we need. Actually, there's a few things in here that we need, actually. Alright, come on. Well, we can open it up, see what happens.
You can't come back here.
Yeah,
Cozy.
it is. Alright. We gotta wait for the cook to come out, and we gotta wait for him. Okay, he has to be on the far side of the curtain for us to do this, okay? There we go. Alright, while we're here, pick up the hunk of meat, the pot. Don't worry, he won't come back until after we leave, so... Let's take this hunk of meat, put it in the stew. Now this is optional, by the way, you don't have to do this, but it's interesting to try. So we got this meat and stew.
Ow! Got it.
Yep. Alright. And we also need this fish over here. Unfortunately, this...
I think that bird will peck my hand off.
Yeah. Thankfully, there's a loose board right here. Alright. And we gotta do this quick, too, so... Grab it. There we go. Yeah, so much for your dinner. Alright. Now we do have to come back in here to, you know, do something with the barrel, but that won't be until a very long while.
I think it's full of that foul stuff pirates drink.
Yep. Alright, we're done here. Let's get out of here now that we know what to do.
Meanwhile, deep beneath Monkey Island, the ghost pirate LeChuck ship lies anchored in a river of lava.
Captain LeChuck, sir.
There's nothing like the hot winds of hell blowing in your face.
No, sir. Nothing like it. Sir,
It's days like this that make you glad to be dead.
Oh, yes, sir. Glad to be dead.
You are glad to be dead, right?
Oh, yes, sir. I feel so lucky that you happened to capture my ship that murdered me and everyone on board. Yes, sir. Lucky.
Glad to hear it. Now, what was it you disturbed me for?
Yes, sir. Well, you see, we might have a problem on Melee Island.
Problem? What possible problem could there be? I've got those sissy pirates so scared of the sea, they're afraid to take a bath.
Well, like they do
Well,
anyway.
There seems to be a new pirate in town. Actually, he's a pirate wannabe. Young, inexperienced, probably nothing to worry about. Don't know why I bothered you with it. I'll have him taken care of myself.
Wait! I'll handle this personally. My plans are too important to be messed up by amateurs.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, we have time to, look around, get the feel of, Melee Island a little bit. So we'll do that just now. Well, he looks suspicious.
What are you looking at? Excuse me, but do you have a cousin named Sven?
No, but I once had a barber named Dominique.
Close enough. Let's talk business. You want to buy a map to the legendary lost treasure of Melee Island? Only one in existence. Rare. Very rare. Only 100 pieces of eight.
We don't have a single dime on us, or one nickel to be precise.
No thanks. I don't have enough money.
Well then, buzz off, kid. It's bad for business.
Alright.
10 o'clock.
By the way, the clock never moves.
Still 10 o'clock. Seems like it's always 10 o'clock on this island. Creepy.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, if you try to go through the Melee Island doors here, you'll randomly end up somewhere else. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, let's talk to these pirates over here. Well, men of low moral fiber.
Hey, nice rat.
Do you like rats?
Yes, especially in a light wine sauce.
Get away!
I apologize for what I said about rats.
They're very intelligent creatures. More intelligent than him. Why, there's a story around these parts that a bunch of rats actually crewed a ship here from fabled Monkey Island.
No, that's not right. It was actually a group of monkeys.
Huh?
That's difficult to believe.
Yes, but it's true. When they arrived, they sold the ship for a pretty penny. Only time I've seen anyone get the better of old Stan in a deal.
I thought it was rats.
Do you guys know the sneaky-looking man on the opposite corner?
Wanna buy a map, eh? Our maps are top quality, not like the bird-caged liners you get from that clown across the street. No, just kidding. These are actually copies of the minutes of the last meeting of the Melee Island PTA. Can't even give them away. Want one?
Why not? This is actually optional. You don't really need 2 pieces of 8 right now, but you know what? Bonus money. Doesn't really matter, so...
No, but I'll take one if you give me 2 pieces of 8.
Okay, that's fair.
Say, are you guys pirates?
No, we're a wandering circus troupe.
But this rat scared away the elephant.
Shut up! Of course we're pirates. You can't buy clothes like these off the rack.
What do you want?
How come you're on this
Well-
street corner and not on a ship? Looting, pillaging, sacking, that sort of thing.
Well, pirating hasn't been panning out so well for us.
There are some unnaturally talented pirates in the area right now.
Operating out of Monkey Island.
So we've been pursuing alternate means of self-support. We're trying to start up a circus.
It was working out well, until the rats scared off the elephant. Now you've depressed us. Go home.
I got one more question. Okay, never mind then.
I'll just be running along now.